Assalamu alaikum class. Today is our lecture number 24. We will discuss some applications of previous topic and some related example in this lecture. So the application related to line of intersection. If two planes are parallel, if and only if their normal planes are parallel. So if their normal planes are parallel, that means n1 is equal to or can be written k times n2 vector. Then we can say that the given vectors are parallel, the given planes are parallel. So if the second point is, if two planes which are not parallel, they must intersect in a line, as you can see in the figure. If we have two planes m and n, and having normal vectors nm and n capital N, uh, easily shown in the figure. So the intersection of these two planes gives a line which is obtained by the intersection of these two non-parallel planes. The vector v is obtained by the intersection of two non-parallel planes is given by normal vector of m plane with the cross product of the normal vector of n plane. Now we have the classification of lines in space. For each pair of lines, determine whether the lines are equal, parallel, but not equal, skew, or intersecting. So in A part, we are given with the equation of the line 2s minus 1 y equals to s minus 1 z equals to s minus 4, and in A part L2 is given by with this metric with the parametric equations x equal to t minus 3, y equals to 3t plus 8, z equals to 5 minus 2t. Since L1 has direction vectors v1 which is equal to 2, 1, 1, write L1 in symmetric form, we will have x plus 1 over 2 which is equal to y plus 1 over 1 and z plus 4 over 1 which is equal to the parameter s. So the direction vectors of L1 with the vector v1 is given by 2, 1, 1. Similarly, L2 has the symmetric equation of the form x plus 3 equals to y minus 8 by 3 equals to z minus 5 over minus 2 which is equal to t. So it has direction vectors equal to 1, 3 minus 2, because the direction vectors are not parallel vectors. The lines are either intersecting or skew. So in order to determine whether the lines intersect, we see if there is a point xyz that lies on both lines. To find this point, we use parametric equation to create a system of equalities. 2s minus 1 equals to t minus 3, s minus 1 equals to 3t plus 8, s minus 4 equals to 5 minus 2t. By the first equation, t equals to 2s plus 2, solving these parametric equation and substituting the value of t in the other equation, which yields s minus 1 equals to 3 times 2s plus 2 plus 8, s minus 1 equals to 6s plus 6 plus 8, which gives 5s equals to minus 15. So s equals to 1. There is no single point that satisfies the parametric equation for L1 and L2 simultaneously. These lines do not, which shows that these lines do not intersect, so they are skew lines. As shown in the figure, L1 and L2 are not intersecting at any point. In the part B, L1 has direction vector V1 having coordinates 1, minus 1, 1 and passing through the origin 0, 0, 0. The line L2 has a different direction vectors V2, 2, 1, 1. So these lines are also not parallel or equal. Let R represent the parameter for L1 and let S represent the parameter for L2. X equals to R and x equals to 2s plus t, y equals to r, y equals to s, z equals to r, where z equals to s plus t. Solve the system of equation to find r equals to 1 and s equals to minus 1. If we need to find the point of intersection, we can substitute these parameters into original equations to get the point 1, minus 1, 1 as shown in the figure, which is drawn in the next slide. The previous information of the part B is shown in the figure. For part C, the lines L1 and L2 have equivalent direction vectors. As you can see from the equations of their lines, they have coordinates V equals to 6, minus 2 and 3. When the direction vectors are equal, the lines L1 and L2 are said to be parallel. So these lines are parallel and it is drawn in the figure elaborated below. So they don't have a common point. The line of intersection of the planes x plus 2y plus 3z equals to 1 and x minus y plus z equals to 1 is also given by using another method of substituting the value of z with another parameter t in the equations for the planes to get the following system: x plus 2y plus 3t equals to 1, x minus y plus t equals to 1. Solving these two equations simultaneously or by using the operation of subtraction, we are left with 3t plus 2t equals to 0, x minus y plus t equals to 1. Solve the first equation for y. We have y equals to minus 2t by 3 and x minus y plus t equals to 1. Using the first equation, the value of y in the second equation, then we have x minus 2t over 3 plus t equals to 1. So that gives, after solving the equation, it gives x equals to 1 minus 5t by 3. Therefore, the parametric equation of our line is x equals to 1 minus 5t by 3 and y equals to 2 minus 2t by 3 and z equals to t, which is set by us, and these are the parametric equations which are obtained by the intersection of the planes. Whenever you are asked to find the line of intersection between the plane, you can follow the following steps. Step number 1, set one of the variable x, y, z or z equals to t, right? This is the method which you have seen in the previous example. Second point is solve the resultant system for the other two variables in terms of t. So in the previous example, the parametric equation of our line is x equals to 1 minus 5t by 3, y equals to minus 2t by 3, and z equals to t. The symmetric equation of the line is 3 by 5 times 1 minus x equals to minus 3y by 2, which is equals to z. Sometimes another question in which sometimes we want to know where a line and a plane intersects. This particularly useful in computer graphics. Find the point where the line x which is given by the parametric equations x equals to 8 by 3 plus 2 times t, y equals to minus 2t, z equals to 1 plus t, intersect the plane which is given by 3x plus 2y plus 6z equals to 0. Now the solution is 3 times 8 by 3 2t plus 2 times, substituting the values of x, y, z in the equation of the plane, we are left with 3 times 8 by 3 plus 2t plus 2 times minus 2t plus 6, 1 plus t equals to 6. After solving this equation, we are left with 8 plus 6t minus 4t plus 6 plus 6t equals to 6. That gives t equals to minus 1. And now substituting the value of t in the given parametric equations, so we are left with x equals to 8 by 3 plus 2 times minus 1, which gives 2 by 3. Similarly, y equals to minus 2 times minus 1, which gives 2, and z equals to 1 plus minus 1, which gives 0. Hence, the point of intersection is given by 2 by 3 to 0. Find a vector parallel to the line of intersection of the planes 3x minus 6y minus 2z equals to 15, 2x plus y minus 2z equals to 5. The line of intersection is normal to both planes. Normal vector, hence n1. The normal vector of the plane 1 is given by 3i minus 6j minus 2k. Similarly, the normal vector of the second plane is given by 2i plus j minus 2k. Thus, the cross product of n1 cross n2, which gives ijk 3 minus 6 minus 2, 2, 1 minus 2. After solving the determinant, we are left with 14i plus 2j plus 15k. We have another question. Find the parametric equations for the line of intersection of the planes 3x minus 6y minus 2z equals to 15, 2x plus y minus 2z equals to 5. On the previous slide, we determined that the vector parallel to the line of intersection, which is given by the vector v, equals to 14i plus 2j plus 15k. This only gives the direction of the vector. To find the parametric equation, we also need to find a point along the line of intersection. To do this, we choose z equals to 0 and simultaneously solve the equations above. When we choose z equals to 0 and substitute z equals to 0 in the given equation of the planes, we are left with 3x minus 6y equals to 15 and 2x plus y equals to 5. After solving these parametric simultaneous equations, we are left with the solution x equals to 3 and y equals to minus 1. So the common point after the intersection of these planes is given by 3 minus 1 0, and their parametric equations are given by x equals to 3 plus 14t, y equals to minus 1 plus 2t, and z equals to 15t.